Anyways, I've got a match here against some guy from PO, which I have remade into 4th gen, and I'm in a Skype call right now, so whatever, it doesn't really matter. He's going to lead with Infernape, I'm going to lead with Jirachi. He's scarfed and goes for the U-turn, hits me first. I'm scarfed, so I'm going to go for the U-turn as Metagross, and I have an opportunity to do anything I want to do here, so I'm going to bring out my banded Dugtrio named Bridget, because I think you can figure that out, possibly because Arena Trap, you know, whatever. Guilty Gear. Anyways, go to Earthquake, this Metagross, and it's going to die. I have no idea what kind of Metagross this is. It's got leftovers, but, I mean, I don't know what kind of set it is. I just gave it Meteor Mash for no reason, because whatever. So he's going to bring out Breloom now, and I'm just going to go for the Earthquake, because I don't really need Dugtrio right now, because it's pretty much just going to be sleep fodder here. I get a crit in the replay, because this game hates me when I'm trying to make a thing like the original battle here. So instead of trying to make it so poison can be a good thing or whatever, like, I want him to get his health back up, so I'm going to go out to my Rotom, and I'm going to just use Focus Punch a few times, and I'm going to go for Will-O-Wisp so I can just let him get back up some health, because that could affect the outcome of the match. So I'm just going to keep waiting for that health to go back up. And there are people talking in the Skype chat laughing at me for some reason. So out comes the Tyranitar now that he's got his health back up slightly. And I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball, and it's not going to do a whole lot to this Tyranitar. Originally I got a special defense drop, but whatever. So on this turn I went for a Will-O-Wisp. And, well, I mean, he gets the crunch here, and he gets the special defense, he gets the fence drop, but it doesn't really matter. But I want to go for the Will-O-Wisp, and I'm going to hit. I hit both times I did this playback, because at one point I accidentally messed up the playback. So, yeah, that just makes sense. I don't want Will-O-Wisp to hit, and it's going to hit every single time. So I'm going to go out to Cold Walked the Heatran. So if he's going to crunch me, it's not going to do a whole lot. It would have done more without the burn, but whatever. Sometimes PO and Wi-Fi, quote-unquote, just don't like you, so they just do different things. So I'm going to keep going for Toxic here so he can get more damage on me, and I can hopefully be at the range of where I actually was with the real battle, but with a burned Tyranitar, it's not going to work out too well, unfortunately. So he's going to Toxic me. Well, I'm going to Toxic him, actually. Never mind. Why would anybody run Toxic and try to use it on Heatran? I mean, really. So I've gotten down low enough to the point where I can go out to my Empoleon, which is named Illegal because of Torrent, and he's going to hit me with the Aqua Tail. It did a lot more without the burn, but as you can tell, I mean, burn affects your physical attack, so I'm going to get crunched, going to go for the Substitute, and I'm going to just sit here and wait for my health to get down low enough so I have a Taya Berry will activate, because that's where I was at the point in this battle. But apparently I'm not going to do that and actually kill him off with a Surf, because either way his Tyranitar is going to die, because originally it died to Toxic Stalling and everything else. So out comes a Zapdos, and at this point in the match I had a +1 from the Taya Berry, so I'm just going to sub down until I get the Taya boost, because in 4th gen you can actually have that, unlike 5th gen for some reason, because apparently people don't want Empoleon to be OU, because that's what made it OU, is when people realized how good the agility set was. And this is a sort of older variant of my team, because in the newer version I have a Rotom with the Mo form, because stuff like Swampert was giving me problems and stuff, and I mean, it's just, you know, whatever. So he's going to Thunderbolt me and break my sub now, which he did do in the original match, and I'm going to go for Ice Beam, and it actually kills in the replay, but it doesn't matter because in the original version he just died to Sandstorm at like 1%, so whatever, not important. So yeah, the match is just going to keep going on here, and so we just have the Sandstorm raging about. And now out comes an Infernape, it's going to Thunder Punch me, and since he's choiced, which I think this is a poor move on his part, so now I'm going to bring out my Dugtrio and wait for it to wake up. So he's going to Thunder Punch me, not do anything, because Dugtrio's just sitting there like, I'm made of ground, man, Thunder hits me all the time, it comes from me even. So now he's going to wake up. In the original match it was 3 turns, like it mattered. So now I'm going to Earthquake and kill him, because Infernape can't stand the ground shaking, and he's going to die now. So now he's going to make the obvious switch back into his Breloom, because why not? And I'm going to switch because I don't really want my Dugtrio to go to sleep, so I'm going to go out to Rotom, because Rotom is pretty much death fodder at this point anyways. His last few pokes can't really do anything to me. I mean, I didn't get to see his team beforehand because no team preview, as obvious, but whatever. So I'm just going to sit here and sleep as he sets up a sub and want to break his sub, but I don't know if I can actually do it because I have to actually wake up. But thankfully, the replay ends up playing out properly here because I don't wake up, and he's going to seed bomb and kill me, just like it works properly. And now I'm going to be down a Rotom, but it doesn't matter because Rotom doesn't care. Rotom is a washing machine. Why should he care? He's just a machinery thing with a ghost attached. So I'm going to go out to my Scizor and get off the bullet punch to break his sub, and I am still number one because that's just what Scizor is. He's the number one used poke. So Breloom is going to destroy me with Spore. Well, not really destroy me, but whatever. I'm going to go out to Jirachi now. Didn't actually expect him to go for a sub, but I don't suppose it matters. So now I'm going to go for the Fire Punch as I talk a little too quickly for the replay because I'm used to 5th gen going super fast and not using battle recorder footage. So going to Fire Punch and destroy his sub, and he's going to finish me off with a Focus Punch because his Breloom is max attack and max HP because that's just what he does. That's how he rolls. So I'm going to die now. And now I'm going to go out to Dugtrio and go for that Banded Aerial Ace as soon as Sandstorm decides to do its stupid animation because 4th gen is just like that. So Bridget's going to come back out, be a trap, and then destroy him with Aerial Ace. And now all he has left, oddly enough, is a Banded Quagsire. I mean, who uses Banded Quagsire? Apparently this guy. And it's going to end up destroying my stuff because he just has the opportunity to do that stuff. When I was trying to figure out what kind of set he was running, I realized he did over half to Scizor, and it found out that the only way he could do over half is if he was banded, so whatever. He's going to keep going for Earthquakes, and I'm going to die now because I don't wake up, because this game hates me, and Scizor just wants to sleep all day. I mean, why battle? So now I'm going to go back out to Bridget, and I'm going to go for an Earthquake, hoping that I can at least do over half. But I don't because I'll do over half, but he's going to kill me off with Earthquake because Dugtrio is super paper thin defenses and everything. So down goes Dugtrio with the crits just to rub it in. And one more thing of Sandstorm raging as I go out to Heatran, and I'm going to Toxic him to attempt to go for the Toxic stalling, but unfortunately it doesn't work out. In the original playback though, I'd managed to live this Earthquake and then go for a Protect to see if I could possibly Toxic stall him out, but whatever, result's still the same. He 1-0s me. That was a good match. I forget what your PO name was, but whatever. That was a good match, and that is all for this video that I have made while on a Skype call while everybody's criticizing everything I say and trying to make me laugh and everything else. They can't actually hear you guys, just saying. See you guys later. Oh crap, my fan's running. I'm gonna have to re-narrate that. Crap!